Welcome back to our on-demand video series. In our last video, we covered what is visualized instrument adjusting and how the PulStar really innovated that whole field in the 90s and continues to innovate today. Today, we'll be talking about the different configurations of the PulStar system and what might fit you and your practice best. We'll start with the base system, which is called our Tech Suite. Comes with a 24-inch computer with a 24-inch display, the PulStar, the impulse head. The impulse head has the button that allows you to control most of the program from the system itself. So I can move from analysis to adjust. I can also change the force levels. And I can use the button to change the modes of adjustment as well. So if I double click, we go to the point mode, which is great for trigger point and soft tissue. And if I double click again, we come back to the last adjust mode that we were in. The system also has a built-in fan and a clip where the impulse head is stored so that between patients it cools the system. It comes with 3 dual prong attachments and 2 single prongs, which can be stored right on the side of the box itself. This system is fantastic if you've got an office, a single office generally, where the system will be stationary all of the time. And it has a large enough display that it's easy to read from afar and patients can see it very easily as well. Moving up, we move to the portable system. This comes with a 13-inch laptop and a custom portable case that everything fits in. This is great if you need to move between different offices or if you'd like to take the system out of the office and do screenings, or you can even do home visits with this system as well. So it's super portable, super small, comes with all the same functionality as the Tech Suite, just in a smaller package that's a little bit more portable. We then move on to our full suite. This is a 27-inch touchscreen display, so I can actually change my settings just by clicking on the screen itself. And I can still use the button on the impulse head. It still comes with the same information and data that you have from the Tech Suite and the mobile suite, moving all the way up into just a larger display with a nice touchscreen interface if you want to use that as well. Makes things easy so I can jump right away to different modes of adjustment if I want to, and I can also jump to a specific force level if I want to as well. Again, the force settings available on the PulStar are from as low as 5 pounds for young children or older adults, all the way up to 35 pounds. Most of our doctors generally don't use anything over 25, but the 30 and 35 are available for you if you've got big football players or larger patients that you might need to adjust as well. The system also comes with the osseous mode by default, which starts at 35 impulses per second and then automatically reduces the rate of adjustment based on the change during the adjustment. So as we get more motion in the segment, it will automatically slow down, and then when it stabilizes, it will automatically shut off. We have a specific mode where we can choose any rate from 2 impulses per second all the way up to 35 impulses per second, and it'll stay at that rate for the entire time. We have the myofascial mode, which allows you to use, if you'd like to, we have an optional set of soft tissue tips. With these tips, you can use the myofascial mode to move along and across the muscle fibers of a larger muscle group with extremities and things like that as well, and also a small rounded tip so that you can get into different extremities and move in different ways during the adjustment itself. Of course, you can also have the patient move with the adjustment as well. We then have the point mode, which is exactly that, basically a trigger point mode, which helps to resolve very tight trigger points or tight muscle groups themselves by working from 4 impulses per second all the way up to 90 impulses per second, and then back down to 4. This ignites the Golgi tendon complex and allows the muscle to relax. I can then also go to the analysis mode. With our analysis mode, we allow you to see the entire spine on one screen. This is very important to see what's going on between the junction points at C7, T1, T12, L1, and L5, S1. It's also very easy for the patient to understand. The red bars, red intersegmental bars, are the areas that we feel might need to be adjusted. You can, of course, skip or add information from that. We also have multiple impulse analysis. So instead of just one impulse, you have the option of using up to 5 impulses at each area. And it's very, very fast, happens in basically the same amount of time as a single impulse. Here we're doing 5 at each location. And then we report that back to the system as one bar graph that's very easy for the patient to understand and very easy for you to describe to the patient. That's basically the 3 systems that we have. As of this year, we also introduced a new iPad application. And here I can actually access the patient information from the iPad. I can show their first visit when they came in if I want to, compared to their latest visit pre and post. I can then go back through these visits, take a look at problems that the patient may have. I can also email, just like the main systems. I can securely email, print, or save the information as a PDF if I want to attach it to my existing EHR system as well. So that way I've got everything right at literally the palm of my hand. So that basically wraps up what the three what the 3 different systems for the PulStar are and who they benefit the most. From here, you can either give us a call if you want to. We can talk a little bit more about the differences, see what might fit your practice best. Or if you wanted to talk about a in-office trial, we can talk about that as well. You can just give me a call. If not, what we're going to do in the next video is we're going to talk about using the PulStar with different patient complaints that you might see in the practice as well. So we'll do some basic analysis and adjusting with the system, and then some extremity adjusting as well to show you how diverse the system can be, as well as with the trigger points. We'll see you then.